You.
He was
But
on
you didn't listen to it in the end, did you?
No, I forgot. He was on Big Blagger's podcast. I listened to that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
No, I
that's
didn't
good. Yeah, he wants to get us on. We're just as famous as Alex Sibley.
Chomping at the bit to get us on.
I know, well, it's probably when he's got, someone's dropped out or something.
We'll have PJ on it next after this. PJ can't believe his luck he's back on TV. Fucking hell.
I want to see what's happening on Twitter. Let's see.
Yeah, actually do have a look. Can you have a look at the tag?
Why can't you have a look?
And see what people are saying. Let's have a look for some...
Here we go.
Some top tweet.
Every time I see footage of Big Brother come home, I get sad.
Oh, who said that? One of our people.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Big
Shout him
Blagger.
out.
Big Blagger. I just shouted him out 2 seconds ago.
Give him another one.
Big Blagger and other Big Blagger.
Right,
Shout out.
That's enough. Steady on.
Oh, Davina McCall says, just tuned in, we'll have to watch on catch up. That's no good.
Davina?
Yeah.
She was encouraging everyone to go watch it
How rude.
yesterday.
How rude.
Wait, my boyfriend's been tweeting.
What's he saying?
I don't know, he's just told me he's been tweeting. Let's have a look.
About Jade Goody or something else?
Yeah, no, about Jade.
Here we go. Hope it spares Endemol to get Big Brother back on the air. That's what he retweeted that shit.
Who said that?
Big Blagger. Basically just heard some Big Blagger tweeting about it.
Dan has said, Davina hasn't aged at all, has she? Mm-hmm. And
she
also,
hasn't.
this woman's story is fucking epic.
What, Jade?
Yeah,
maybe
Jade.
He doesn't know the full story, because he's only a youngster, isn't he?
That's true. I might
like
ask him,
us.
did he actually watch Big Brother 3 and does he remember Jade as a housemate?
Hold on, listeners. I'm finding you some more good tweet content. It's like on the news when they read out the tweets.
It isn't. I like this because it's live.
Yes, I
mean,
can't
not-
find nothing interesting.
Not when you're listening to it, but it's happening live in real time.
Moved to tears by this doc.
My top tweets all from people we follow too. Super TV 24/7 said this tribute from Channel 4 would be a pretty nice way to lead into a new and improved Big Brother relaunch.
And it will do. And it will do.
Dan doesn't remember Jade as a housemate.
Wow. That is interesting. That's cool that he's watching it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. He did suggest that I could watch it with him, but busy.
It's better to do it for
engaged.
your adoring public,
That's
isn't
true.
it?
He didn't start watching until Big Brother 5, he said. The evil Big Brother.
That was a good series, though, you've got to say.
Who's this? Pop culture enthusiast. Whatever your opinion about Jade Goody, please admire how real she was. A truly unique character who changed the game. Today's reality stars will never come close.
No.
I'd much rather flawed and accurate representations of the population instead of manufactured wannabes. Well said, that person.
Also, the fact that she died helps sort of embed her legacy, doesn't it? Spoiler alert.
True.
It does, though, doesn't it? It's like a massive sort of sub-story. That don't sound right.
Yeah, that BB Spy said, £70,000 is a pathetic amount of money for ruining your life, as quoted Jermaine Greer.
Oh, yeah.
Saying, I wonder what Jermaine Greer's Celebrity Big Brother fee was.
Oh, shit.
We're back on.
Oh, no, we're already on. I was going to start the podcast again, then I realised we're still talking. Sorry.
Yeah, you just got to unmute the telly.
Sorry. We're back.
When Jade came out of the house, she went to live with her personal fitness trainer.
Huh? Oh, I know that
He
guy.
had a friend
He was in Fame Academy.
Jeff Brazier.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff and Shipwrecked.
The happy-go-lucky Essex
He is
boy
cute, I must
22
say.
years old. Jeff had been on a reality show called Shipwrecked, and she liked him. And she was like, oh my God, he's so hot.
He is hot.
She was sitting there staring at him, and he was staring at her. And
What was that he was on? That wrestling programme?
Gladiators.
there was energy there.
Celebrity Wrestling, I think it was.
She used to say to me, oh Mum, he used to come in this bedroom in the boxing shorts, and I used to sit there just gagging. She meant I was really naughty, end up in bed with him and never ever stopped.
All you really want is for a man to sort of put you under his wing and look after you.
Aww.
I've always wanted the perfect family because I never had it. I'm really excited.
That's sad.
Merry Christmas, little boys.
No. This is rough.
That's Jade in the Big Brother Panto. Oh, that's where they met. Jeff did the spin-off show for the Panto.
Oh. There's June Sarpong. I haven't seen her on TV for a
No.
while. Oh, here he is. Shit. I didn't know he was going to be on it.
Looks very somber.
Fascinated,
old.
always probably will be, by what had created
God, he
Jade.
looks old. Fuck. That makes me feel
All
old.
I could see was quality in her, but could see how she couldn't see it.
and that she wasn't really that good at knowing just how special she was. But again, that was the appeal, right? She actually had a lot of layers to her. That mask that she wore, that part of her that pretended almost to be unintelligent, that was a survival mechanism. By being cute and ditzy and a little bit silly, it lowered people's expectations of her, and she did that expertly.
We all thought it was a pretty good match. And there's nothing that the audience liked more than a wedding.
Who's that talking?
And
I'm not sure.
you know,
Oh, the
wedding
agent.
bells were ringing in the background, but behind the scenes, they were arguing.
Things that were personal to us kept seemingly appearing in the paper. So many times, like, how do they know that?
Oh.
Interesting.
We were
She was up to
absolutely
it.
convinced that we or people around us
Selling the
were
story.
selling
He must have thought it was her.
Yeah,
that were
that's
very
what I'm thinking.
contentious.
It
Me
sounded
too.
like it might have been.
Story.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. You must have done it.
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
Must be your mate. They didn't do it. Must be your mate.
Wow.
Obviously, trust is absolutely disintegrated into
Don't
nothing.
he look rough?
He looks like he's finding it tough talking about.
Of course he is. It's a massive part of his life.
Issues, certain things he did that I really didn't agree with, things like that. We're all in your papers everywhere. You know, it can be quite hurtful. And a lot of it is hurtful. If I was to be sort of really sentimental all the time, I probably would have topped myself by now.
I mean, looking back now, it was entirely obvious that we were being hacked.
Oh, I read this
Well, the
earlier.
management.
Shit. Fuck. So they broke up for no reason. Fuck.
Jade Goody was a very vulnerable
Oh,
lady.
God.
You know, there was all sorts of dodgy stuff going on. I
Who's
was
that?
a reporter at the Sunday Mirror.
Is it from the
One day
inquiry
I got
they
a tap on the
had?
shoulder from my head of news, and he showed me actually using the phone number of a very senior BBC TV executive, how to get into the voicemail, and he ran me through it, and he said, look, your job, Dan, for the foreseeable future,
Listen to her
that's what we
voicemails.
want you to do.
What?
That's what they do.
Basically,
Do you know about this hacking? Yeah.
And I won't lie, you know, I spent the next 6 months or so hacking and cracking thousands of numbers.
Wow.
This
He
is
should be locked
disgusting.
up.
Kylie, Matt Deck, Dan Craig, Jude Law, Sienna Miller, all manner of soap opera type people, sports agents, soap
They had that
opera
whole
stars,
inquiry into it,
loads
didn't
of
they?
other stars, Jeff Brazier,
And then
then,
a
of
dead,
course,
murdered
Jade.
kids, that Millie Dowler. They were hacking into her parents'
There's nothing
voicemail.
really more sinister and
And her
dishonest
voicemail.
than that.
Only voicemails, not live calls.
And I'm
No, just
laughing about
voicemail.
it now.
What were people saying in
but fact,
voicemails back then?
No.
Jade
Fucking hell.
received a phone that was already pre-tampered with. And obviously, as a naive kid who's getting all these free things sent to you, you're like, oh, brilliant, I've got a new pink Motorola.
Shit.
Great.
Wow.
Pink
Not
Motorola.
realising that
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
everything
innit?
you say is being transmitted directly to one of these reporters.
Wow.
And it made a really difficult relationship virtually impossible, to be
Wow.
honest.
That is dark, isn't it? That's horrible.
It's really
You know, people were giving her
darker than I ever
columns.
expected.
She was getting her own TV programmes.
Friday Night Projects.
I used to love that show.
But I don't know whether she was ever in control of it.
Right.
My boyfriend just said Dan
She
Evans
always
needs to go to
worried
jail.
that if she
Well, you don't- that's what I just
put
said.
The gas slightly, that maybe they'd move on to someone else.
Lock his ass the fuck up.
But who was steering? You know, where was it going? My
It's Jordan.
role became being sort of the anchor. But Jade didn't want an anchor.
He was probably a bit too tame for her. She's probably a bad boy.
Well, she ended up with that fucking
I
pleb.
know. Good looking though.
Ah,
He
yeah,
is.
get
I think
out.
he's gorgeous.
Get some taste.
I know, it's disgusting, isn't it? I hate myself for saying it. He is shit though.
Jade wanted to get away from me, as well as Bertie,
Alright, dear.
and she escaped.
Escaped.
oh God, she got bigger and bigger and bigger, and that bigger and bigger is like a fairy tale, you know, it's like, wow, I'm this little girl who's got nothing, and now I've got the world wrapped around me. Money was here, there, everywhere, it's just, it became too much for Jade. She didn't know how to cope
This music.
with...
I know, really weird.
Some sort of,
I was feeling like
mafia
I was
type.
going into a trance.
And oh my God, did it all go wrong.
It's fucking smoking and rolling. Yeah, mainly due to you and fucking Jack Tweed.
Yeah. Well,
Well, no, that's not true, but they didn't help. They didn't help matters, did they?
that
There's
is
the
a well-made
support.
programme.
There's the support
Oh,
line.
yeah, Channel 4
If
got
you've
some
been
support.
affected by this documentary, look, see who's involved in this. Look at these credits. This is what I'm telling you. See who's involved, and this will tell you.
If there's any Big Brother people,
Yeah,
researchers,
Look.
give a little look on Twitter.
editor. Where's John DeMol? That's what I want to know. If he's involved,
Actually, it doesn't.
look,
It's
it's
not
no Big
Endemol,
Brother.
is it?
Look, Blast. It's mine and Gaz's production company.
We've been working on a secret
Yeah,
little
you
project.
never knew.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Shit. What do you
We've got to
think?
wait till next week for the next
Well,
instalment.
you got to come around every Wednesday for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It's good. They
It was different to how I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be the whole lot just in one episode, so.
It's gone deeper than I expected it
Yeah.
to, actually.
Well, they've got to pad out 3 episodes, haven't they?
And it's also good that there is stuff to the story that we didn't know. Like
Yeah,
about
that's true.
the
'cause you-
hacking and stuff.
'cause you would
just
think we would know everything.
Yeah, you do. You just think, oh, I know the Jade Goody story. She got famous, she ruined her fame, and then she died.
You know them hackers, they hacked into Millie Dowler's phone. She was a teenager who got murdered.
She's
and
the one
they,
that's wearing an Arsenal shirt.
No, that was oh God, that was another horrific thing.
That was
Think
Huntley,
about.
wasn't it?
That was
Ian
Soham, yeah.
Huntley.
She got murdered by this Levi Belfield guy. But the News of the World hacked into her voicemail.
Her?
So when they looked,
kid's voicemail?
yeah. So when they looked at her phone, they thought she'd been on her phone. Because the last time she looked at it was whatever time, and it was because of the fucking News of the World hacking into her voicemail. So they fucked up a murder investigation.
Wow.
It's seriously fucked, and gave her parents like false hope that she was
Mm.
still alive. That is seriously fucked, isn't it?
What did happen as a result of the inquiry? People must have got charged.
I've forgotten what the
but,
fucking inquiry, Leveson inquiry. That was it. Oh, I'm so glad I remember.
he
that.
shouldn't be sitting there talking about
I
it on
know,
telly.
like I fucking hacked into people's mail for like.
I'm surprised he's got a cheek to actually sit there and show himself.
But Piers Morgan got in the shit for that. Do you remember? There was a whole heap of shit. That's why he got sacked from being the editor of the News of the World and shit.
I'm not surprised.
Or was it
He
the Mirror? Oh, one of those shit rags, basically. That is interesting. God, it's so like of its
and
time.
that ginger
all
woman
stuff.
as well, who was
Yeah,
there's a clip of
who
her.
used to go out with
It was
Grant
her and
Mitchell.
Piers
She used to
Morgan.
go out with Grant Mitchell. She's been married to him.
think what her name was.
IRL. Rebecca something.
Rebecca
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
I was going to say that. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking of Rebecca Luz, but no, it's Rebecca someone else.
something. But it's so funny. Like you always think things are how they are now, but looking back on that, it feels so old and like all that tabloidy sort of world and like
Kind of doesn't exist
yeah,
as it used
like
to
that
in the
Friday
same
night
form.
TV culture, like you know TFI
Yeah.
Friday Night Project. None of that stuff exists
No,
anymore.
because of the way we consume media has changed so much. And I remember, like, I would be anticipating on a Sunday morning the News of the World, or whatever the Sunday version of it was called. Was
Yeah,
it?
News
No,
of
that
the
was
World.
News of the
Yeah,
World, wasn't
News
it?
of the World,
It was like
yeah.
the Sunday version of the Sun, wasn't it?
yeah,
Or the Sport on Sunday, because they'd always have the Big Brother evictee on the cover.
yeah.
And there'd be their story. And then sometimes it wouldn't be like genuinely them. They'd just like put on the cover and like,
yeah,
rehash
yeah.
the stuff had been said in the
Just a
eviction
picture of them or
interview.
something, yeah.
But usually it was
That
a
old
proper
trick.
interview with the housemate. And it was
Yeah.
just like that was the way the routine went. They came out on Friday, they did an
And
interview
they'd
with
be
a
in the Heat
tabloid.
magazine on
Yeah, and then they'd
in
be
the
in
week.
Heat magazine.
It'd have a double page spread in that.
And like
That's where
all the media I
magazine comes from.
consumed revolved around this show
Yeah,
back then.
yeah.
There wasn't Twitter, so you couldn't get a quick fix. There wasn't Instagram lives
No.
or stories or anything.
So maybe that is kind of why we ate it up so much. Because it was this huge, colossal thing that... And there wasn't much else going on.
No.
You know, it was took over everything. Whereas now, you've got so many different demands on time. And maybe that's why Big Brother is not faring so well in these times. Well, partly it's because they fucking absolutely annihilated it. But Also, there
what-
are so many other things